You're watching Autofocus, the TV show designed for all auto enthusiasts. Up next is our Q&A. As some of you may already know, we have reformatted our Q&A segment to make it more interesting and more informative. We still accommodate questions from our viewers regarding the automobile or its industry and include those that may come from the motoring media whose members we shall be inviting to guest together with our resource person. Here's this week's pre-recorded Q&A. Welcome to this week's Q&A. This evening we shall discuss an important topic that is very relevant to owning a motor vehicle or an automobile, as suggested by one of our viewers, Mr. Ronald Rosario of Cainta, Rizal. Our subject matter on Q&A this week is vehicle warranty. And to shed more light on this very often argued upon topic, we have invited to Q&A the longtime general manager of Honda Cars Caloocan, Mr. Johnny Fetalvero. Johnny, welcome to Autofocus.
Happy to be here.
And joining us this week to ask the questions that needed to be asked to get more insights into our subject matter are two notable motoring journalists. First, let me introduce the gentleman to my right, Vince, the editor-in-chief of one of the notable motoring websites in the country, autoindustria.com, and one of the contributing writers for STV shows, Autofocus and Motoring Today, Mr. Vince Cornelos. Vince, welcome to Autofocus.
Thank you, sir. Very glad to be here.
Now, while our second guest motoring journalist tonight is the founder of another notable motoring website, motioncars.com, he is also the editor-in-chief of Car Guide and contributing writer for the Philippine Star's motoring section and also for Autofocus and Motoring Today TV shows. Mr. Ulysses Ang, welcome Ulysses.
Glad to be here.
Thank you for being here. And gentlemen, welcome to Autofocus. Now, vehicle warranty has been the crux of many discussions and arguments whenever something goes wrong with a newly bought vehicle, usually between car owners and dealers, which at times elevate to the automobile manufacturer or importer, and in some extreme cases up to the courts. To help avoid such confrontations and even court litigations, we are venturing this evening to help the motoring public know more about vehicle warranty and its coverage. Gentlemen, if you allow me to first ask our very knowledgeable resource person, what is the definition of vehicle warranty?
Thanks, Butch. Basically, the vehicle warranty is a form of assurance from the manufacturer to the buyer that in the event the car will not perform as it's supposed to perform based on its specifications, the manufacturer will come in and fix the car free of charge, labor, parts, and materials included. There are, however, conditions. When it comes to cars, the first condition is that the car should be used within the specified usage, meaning the car should not be used as a race car. If it's a sedan, it should not be used in the mountains. It should just be used for what the car is designed to. Secondly, there should be no modifications. Third, there is a warranty period. Normally, it's 3 years or 100,000 kilometers, whichever comes first. If those conditions exist and your car breaks down or something's not working perfectly, the manufacturer comes in and fixes it and restores it to its functioning level.
At no cost at all to the owner?
At no cost, yes, at no cost. It's like an insurance claim. Once it comes, we evaluate, we look at it, we try to determine the cost. So if it's within condition, we give the approval, and then we fix it free of charge, under normal conditions.
Actually, I think one of the most common questions of car owners is what exactly is covered? I mean, how do you differentiate between what is excessive wear and a possible defect?
Everything in the car is covered except the tires and battery are covered by a separate warranty. They have a different duration, like the tires is normally 1 year, battery is also 1 year. That has a direct warranty with the manufacturer, the tires with the tire manufacturer, the batteries with the battery manufacturer. The car itself is basically with the manufacturer. To determine what is excessive, our basic guideline is the mileage. We also look at the preventive maintenance of the car. If the owner followed the preventive maintenance schedule, then it's also a basis for us to approve We've had cases wherein a car comes in after 2 years with no service record at all. Comes in with a noisy suspension. Normally, pag cases na ganyan, we decline. We decline. Pero pag regular naman yung maintenance, basically there's something wrong with the suspension or there's some noise, then we fix it. So that's one of the things that I can remember. That's basis for excessive wear.
Yeah, John, you were saying earlier that there's a certain coverage period for the warranty.
Yes.
For Honda cars, for example, what is the common coverage period
Honda
for
is
warranty?
3 years
3 years.
or 100,000 kilometers, whichever comes first.
You mentioned something about batteries and tires
Yes.
having
Yeah.
separate warranties. Now, for the convenience of the buyer who actually did not buy the battery or the tires from their manufacturers, but through you, like let's say Honda Cars Caloocan, would you help out, or would you refer this customer who has a problem with their tires or batteries to the manufacturers, or you'll do it yourself?
Actually, we facilitate the claim. So when the customer comes, they say, hey, something's wrong with my tires or my battery is not working. It's still within the 1-year warranty. We file the claim with the battery manufacturer, and then we just deal directly with the battery manufacturer. So we just point out to the customer that it has a different warranty period. It's not 3 years, it's only 1 year. And the claim is normally filed with the manufacturer of the battery. But as a dealer, we facilitate.
With regards to accessories, no? I
Yes.
mean, we all know that customers, car owners, they love to customize their car to their liking. So they love to change the radio,
Yes.
add visors, increase the rim size. How does that affect the warranty? Up to what extent can a person change something in a car to their liking without voiding the warranty?
Actually, if we read the warranty condition, any modification to the car, whether it be electronic or to the suspension, will automatically void the warranty. So it's plainly stated, actually. But as a dealer, we're reasonable naman. Halimbawa, if he changes the radio, he upgrades the radio, installs a subwoofer, something went wrong with the aircon, for example. For as long as the wirings did not interfere and it did not cause the aircon to malfunction, we consider it.
But I mean, dealers typically have accessory departments.
Yes.
What if the customer bought the car from you
Okay.
and also bought, let's say, the 17-inch rims and the DVD navigation audio system from you? Will that be covered by the warranty?
Let's take it point by point, but that's an excellent question. Number one, if they buy the accessories from us, let's say the DVD, everything, so we guarantee that the wiring will be correct and we're using plug-in type connections. So the warranty is preserved because it's dealer installed.
Okay.
Now, you mentioned 17-inch rims. Even if we sell the 17-inch rims, that's a different story altogether. We inform the customer, sir, 17-inch rims to, medyo mabigat sa suspension. It's gonna cause a lot of stress on your tie rods and your bushings. So, unfortunately, if you switch to 17-inch rims, hindi na namin ma-cover yung suspension sa warranty. Kasi mabubugbog yung ano na tayo.
Is this explained?
We have to explain that.
Is that a given as far as all dealers are concerned? Of course, you're going to talk for other brands, but for Honda, is this
Yes,
an
we
SOP?
do. Right now, we have 17-inch original mag wheels. For those original mag wheels that we install, because they fall into a certain weight category, we cover it with warranty. For as long as he doesn't change the tires, the tire thickness is within the prescribed size. Okay kami dun. In those cases, we're okay. Yuli?
Can you walk us through, for example, if a customer comes in and wants to seek a warranty claim, what are the steps that a customer can expect?
He comes in like a normal service. He talks to our service advisor. The service advisor will interview him. If it's regarding a sound, the service advisor will ask him where it happened, how it happened, what was the speed, what kind of sound did he hear. So we have to classify, especially sound is difficult. After noting all the observation of the customer, the service advisor will do a test drive just to confirm, sir, is this the sound? Once the sound is confirmed, we take in the car into the shop and we try to see the source of the sound. At the same time, the service advisor checks his previous records. So if everything is in order, it's within warranty, there are no traces of the car getting into an accident. Yun pa pala isa. A car got into a previous accident. That can void a warranty. So if we see that the car is okay, no bumps, no visible damages under. We determine the cost of the sound. Then normally we replace parts. And we inform the customer that the warranty is approved, and we tell him how long it will take.
Let me refer to you an actual case.
Yes.
A newly bought car missed his 10,000 warranty checkup.
Yeah.
Instead of bringing it to the casa,
Yeah.
the dealer, the owner brought it to a service station and had oils checked. In the process, one of the bolts had its thread
Okay.
loosened, and
Bolts
couldn't
in the
be used.
suspension.
No, what do you call this? Differential oil.
Okay, yeah.
Thus, he's missing his 10,000 mile or 10,000 kilometer checkup. Would this void the warranty?
Yes, legally speaking, it will. It will. One reason is that after we do the preventive checkups, we do a 18-point check around the car, check all the bolts, all leaks, connections, because you never know what happens. That's another thing we perform after we change the oil, we change the filters. We check around the car for any loose fittings or anything that we can fix before we let the car loose. So that's why it's very important for us that he undergoes the.
You were mentioning, Johnny, earlier that, for example, you will only cover a vehicle's warranty if it was serviced with parts from your dealership. How about things like lubricants, like oils, brake fluid, etc., etc.?
We can be very strict about the fluids, but if the damage to the vehicle wasn't really caused by the fluid, normally very rare that it will, unless the fluid is contaminated, we normally would still consider.
Actually, here's another common question.
Yeah.
I mean, we talk about warranties, replacing specific parts, components.
Yeah.
Would it be possible, in extreme cases, for a warranty to replace a whole car?
Under our policy, we don't really replace the whole car because, as you know, the car has 5 to 10,000 components. Yeah. So we try our best to explain to the customer that if something breaks down, it's basically just a component. Sometimes to assure the customer, we don't just replace the component, but we replace the assembly or just to assure him. And one thing that Honda does is to assure the customers, we bring his car back to the plant. We invite the customer, we run the car through the final check, just to assure him that, sir, it's past the factory specs again, just to assure him that it's okay.
I guess my last question, Johnny, would be, it has to do with transferable warranty. For example, if a buyer decides to sell his car to another owner,
Yes.
is the warranty transferable?
Yes, it is. He just has to fill up the owner transfer card in the warranty. It's inside the warranty booklet. He just sends it to the plant. I'd like to point out, though, that warranties are quite different from different manufacturers. Some manufacturers do not warranty suspension parts because these are wear and tear parts. For Honda warranties suspension parts.
Okay, I hope we were able to cover enough as far as our viewers are concerned. If you have other questions, if there are things you may have missed, just feel free to write into us, and we'll try our very best to get hold again of our good friend Johnny here and ask him the question, and we'll just answer your question via mail. So thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much, Johnny. Before you go, are there any special promos of Honda Cars Caloocan which you would like to inform our viewers about?
We have an ongoing promo now for our service customers. You can avail of a change oil at Honda for only 1,085 pesos. That's very reasonable, very friendly. You can get this at Honda Cars Caloocan and Honda Cars Green Hills, which is under our group. On top of that, our models come with very attractive discounts. The Honda City now is being offered at 40,000 discount. So this is the only time that you can get the Honda City at that price and at that discount. So it also comes with exciting freebies and accessories. So hope you guys can visit Honda Caloocan and Honda Greens. So.
And on that note, we end our Q&A this week centering on vehicle warranty with the hope that we have somehow able to let our viewers learn more about it. The information we have just passed on to you could guide you should you find yourself in need of your vehicle's warranty. I'd like to thank our guests this week on Q&A, motoring journalist Vince Pornelas and Ulysses Ang, and our resource person Johnny Fetalvero. Until the next time here on the Q&A portion of Autofocus. That's this week's Q&A, reformatted and on its 3rd edition. We'll have the highlights of a recent industry event coming just right up ahead. Stay watching. I'll be right back.